Citizen and welcome back to my channel SciTech. In today's I'll try to compare the specifications between the Realme GT 5G versus Realme X7 Max 5G. So just yesterday the Realme GT got globally launched and a lot of users are there waiting to buy the smartphone, but you should know few things. So that is what I thought of, just comparing between these both phones in terms of the specifications. So what is actually difference and what is same, so we'll get to know everything in this entire video, friends. I do have the Realme X7 Max with me. As you can clearly see, this is a Realme X7 Max. I did upload close to 100 videos on this already mobile phone, so make sure to check the playlist for more details. So let's get started, friends, with the first thing. Let's talk about the processor, which phone has got what kind of processor in it. So in terms of the performance wise, the Realme GT will be having the Snapdragon 888 processor and the Realme X7 Max will be having the Dimensity 1200 chipset. So friends, in terms of performance wise, you can expect slightly better performance in the Snapdragon 888 processor, obviously. So which will be having the another benchmark score about in the Snapdragon 888 processor, which will be having, I think, close to 7 lakhs, 50,000, 60,000 can be found. So right now I do have the Snapdragon 888 chipset, which is a Mi11 device. So whereas the Realme X1 Max has got the Dimensity 1200, which is also really powerful, which will be having close to 7 lakhs of another benchmark test results. Just yesterday I uploaded a speed test, friends, between Snapdragon 888 versus Dimensity 1200. You can check this video in case if you have any other doubts regarding the Dimensity 1200. It's really powerful as well. It's close to powerful as the Snapdragon 888, and both will be having the same kind of heating issues which is present in the Snapdragon 888 processor, and same thing happened to the Dimensity 1200. And you can see the slightly change in the GPU as well, Adreno GPU, and for the Dimensity processor which is using the Mali G77 GPU. And both phones do have the UFS 3.1 and UFS 3.1. As you can clearly see, friends, in both phones there is no doubt in terms of the UFS storage. So now let's move to the build quality of the phone. The weight of the Realme GT is going to be having 186 grams, and whereas the Realme X1 Max we did see about only 179 grams in the Realme X1 Max. So both they do have the same kind of screens. As you can see, that's shocking, friends. 6.43 inches of screen size in the Realme GT and 6.43 inches on the Realme X1 Max as well. Both phones they do have the Super AMOLED 120Hz refresh rate, and even the Realme X1 Max also has got the 120Hz refresh rate. So in terms of the display properties, both phones are really same, so there is nothing much change in the display at all. I think even the Realme GT gonna have same kind of brightness, which is 1000 nits of brightness, but I'm not sure exactly. So overall in terms of the display, it's completely same between both phones. So we did find the change here in the build quality, so slightly advantage for the Realme X1 Max. So next thing regarding the battery. So both phones they do have the same kind of battery capacity, 4500 mAh capacity in the Realme GT, and Realme X1 Max has also got the 4500 mAh capacity. But the thing is that the fast charging is slightly improved. So 65 watt fast charging which we are seeing, which is back to normal, and the Realme X1 Max has got only 50 watts, which takes about 50 minutes to complete charge. So 50 minutes to complete charge in the Realme X1 Max. Yes, in my testing that is what the results are, and the Realme GT takes about only 35 minutes to complete charge, so which is quite advertised, as you can see, friends. So there is a difference in terms of the charging as well. So next is the camera. So camera is another part which is exactly copy paste, friends, exact as it is. So there's nothing at all got changed. Same 64 megapixel in the GT, same 64 megapixel in the Realme X1 Max. Both phones they do have the 8 megapixel and 8 megapixel, 2 megapixel 2 dual LED tone flashlight, 4K 60 and 30. Everything is same exactly in both phones. Even the front camera is going to be same, as you can see, friends. So in camera segment it's exactly copy paste. Even in the display also it's copy paste. And next, in terms of the connectivity, there is a little bit of improvement in terms of the Bluetooth connectivity. We are seeing new version, which is a 5.2 version in the Realme GT, and whereas the Realme X1 Max has got only 5.2 version in the Realme X1 Max. This is what the change we are seeing in the both phones. And the final question comes, is it worth to wait and buy the Realme GT or should you buy the Realme X1 Max? So my opinion should be, friends, like if you're a gamer, then definitely wait for the GT. So wait for the Snapdragon processor and buy the Snapdragon processor for the gamers because it's really optimized. I feel the Realme X1 Max needs a lot of optimization in terms of the performance wise, because right now my phone, which has got 120Hz and Dimensity 1200, this phone was unable to play the 120 FPS gaming. I did use the third-party FPS, I did use the default FPS, still the gaming is not that great in this phone. That is a total disadvantage with this phone at this point, not optimized. So performance is really great but not optimized. So only for the gamers I would definitely ask you to wait for the GT model. If you're a normal to medium kind of moderate kind of gaming, then better buy the Realme X1 Max and save some money as well. That's my opinion, friends, and make sure to comment below what are your thoughts. So I do want to listen to your thoughts, and are you interested in the GT or not? That is what I want to know. And thank you, friends, for watching this video, and see you in the next video. And friends, until then, stay tuned. Bye.